why don't we carry Celsius and Prime anymore? If you guys don't know this by now, this is very common knowledge. Both of those drinks are absolutely loaded with cyanocobalamin, otherwise known as a cyanide-derived B vitamin.
Calling cyanocobalamin cyanide-derived is like calling table salt chlorine-derived because it has chloride in it.
We won't carry stuff like this simply because it's toxic.
Is it really toxic? Because there's no studies yet to date, actual scientific studies that have been produced showing that cyanocobalamin has any kind of toxicity.
It's cheap flavored caffeine with cyanide vitamins in it.
You know that an almond has 10 times the amount of cyanide in it?
Put the cyanocobalamin in these drinks because it's cheap. It's strictly a profits over people type of thing, even if it comes at the expense of putting potentially dangerous things into your drinks.
Every health organization on the planet has categorized cyanocobalamin as safe.
Some people would argue like, hey, it's such a small amount, does it really matter? It's a cumulative thing.
Assuming you don't have any medical concerns where your body doesn't secrete certain enzymes, there is one enzyme that your body makes called rhodinase that breaks down the cyanide component of cyanocobalamin and completely destroys it. So it has no chance to even build up or accumulate. That just doesn't happen.
Yeah, it does matter if you're drinking 1 or 2 per day, 7 days a week, you know? So we don't support stuff like that, especially whenever there's much cheaper, or not cheaper, but much better and slightly less profit efficient options out there. You could use like a methylcobalamin.
Yeah, you could use methylcobalamin. It's a lot more expensive. It also degrades faster when compared to cyanocobalamin. They both convert to the active form of vitamin B12 in your body. Both are safe, both are effective, but one is just scary because it has the cyanocobalamin component. That one cyanide bond.
Methylcobalamin that's not derived from toxic chemicals.
He's making it sound like methylcobalamin is this pure version of vitamin B12. It still has to be synthesized in a lab chemically the exact same way as cyanocobalamin has to be made and produced in a lab.
But that's why we don't carry those drinks.
Clearly, there is a big problem in the industry where there's fear-mongering going on. Big, long, scary word equals bad for you. In reality, if you understand just a little bit about the chemistry of the makeup of this version of vitamin B12, cyanocobalamin is completely safe and has been used for over 80 years now with no reports of toxicity. Don't fear something that you don't understand. Just make a point to go and understand it and comprehend it better so that you can get the facts straight and not spread this kind of misinformation.